You've landed in your dream destination, the air is different, the energy is radiant, but wait, you reach for your phone to capture this breathtaking view, but it's lifeless, there's no battery. Common mishap, the excitement of travel often eclipses the crucial task of packing, particularly electronics. So, how do you avoid such a disaster? Let's dive in to learn about packing electronics for travel. First things first, let's talk about the electronics essentials. When we're on the move, we tend to rely heavily on our gadgets. They help us navigate unfamiliar terrain, capture memories, and stay connected with the world, starting with the king of all gadgets, the smartphone. It's our lifeline, our GPS, our camera, our entertainment hub, and so much more. Whether it's an iPhone, an Android, or something else, our smartphones are usually the first thing we check before leaving the house. Next up, we have our laptops. Now, not everyone travels with a laptop, but for many of us it's essential. Whether it's for work, keeping up with your favorite shows, or just browsing the web during downtime, a laptop can be a real lifesaver. Then we have our cameras. Sure, our smartphones can take great photos, but nothing beats the quality of a dedicated camera. Whether you're a professional photographer or just someone who loves capturing moments, a camera is a must-have for any trip. And of course, we can't forget about our chargers. These are the lifelines of our gadgets. Without them, our electronics are just expensive paperweights. So it's crucial to have the right chargers for all your devices. Last but not least, we have our headphones. Whether they're wireless, wired, over-ear, or in-ear, headphones are a travel essential for many. They help us enjoy our music, podcasts, or movies without disturbing others. Each of these items plays a crucial role in our travels. They help us stay connected, entertained, and productive. They're our companions on long flights, our guides in new cities, and our memory keepers of beautiful moments. Now that we're clear on what we need, let's get to packing them safely and efficiently. Our gadgets are often our most prized possessions, so let's protect them. It's not just about taking them along for the ride. It's about ensuring they arrive in one piece, ready to capture, connect, and create. Now let's dive into the various ways we can shield our electronics from the bumps and bruises of travel. First off, consider investing in quality cases. It's like buying armor for your gadgets. Whether it's a sturdy laptop sleeve, a shock-absorbent smartphone case, or a padded camera bag, these protective layers are designed to withstand impact and ward off potential damage. If your device is going to take a hit, it's better for the case to take the brunt of it. Next up, screen protectors. These thin, transparent layers of glass or plastic stick directly onto your device's screen, serving as a first line of defense against scratches, cracks, and smudges. They might seem like an unnecessary expense until you're faced with the cost of a screen replacement. Better safe than sorry, right? Now let's talk about the art of packing. It's not just about fitting everything in, it's about where you place your electronics. Don't be tempted to pack them in the outer pockets of your suitcase or backpack. Those areas are more prone to impact and less padded. Instead, nestle your gadgets in the middle of your suitcase, surrounded by soft items like clothes. This creates a cushioning effect, turning your wardrobe into a protective barrier. Also, remember not to pack your electronics too tightly. Allow for some wiggle room. This prevents unnecessary pressure on your devices, which could lead to internal damage. It's kind of like a game of Tetris, but with much higher stakes. Finally, consider investing in travel insurance that covers electronics. It might not prevent damage, but it can certainly ease the sting of a broken gadget. In a nutshell, protecting your electronics during travel involves a mix of strategic packing, quality protective gear, and considering the unexpected. Remember, a little extra padding can prevent a lot of heartache. Tangled cables, missing chargers. Sounds familiar? Let's fix that. When it comes to traveling with electronics, one of the biggest headaches is dealing with an unruly mess of cables and chargers. But fear not, we have some simple solutions up our sleeves to keep your cords under control. Firstly, consider investing in a cable organizer. These handy accessories come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and they're designed specifically to keep your cables neat and tangle-free. They often have elastic straps or pockets to neatly secure each cable, and some even have designated spaces for your chargers and adapters. It's a compact, convenient way to keep everything in one place. However, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, Ziploc bags can work wonders. They're clear, so you can easily see what's inside, and they're also perfect for keeping your cables separate and tangle-free. Just coil each cable neatly, secure it with a twist tie or rubber band, and pop it into its own bag. You can even label each bag to make finding the right cable a breeze. Another ingenious, cost-effective solution involves something you probably have lying around your house right now. Toilet paper rolls? Yes, you heard that right. Toilet paper rolls are the perfect size for most cables and chargers. Simply fold or roll your cables, slip them into the roll, and voila! You have an easy, eco-friendly cable organizer. But what about those bulky chargers? Well, a simple travel hack is to use a sunglasses case. It's the perfect size to fit most chargers, and its hard shell design can protect them from damage. Of course, these are just a few methods to keep your cables and chargers organized. The key is to find a system that works best for you and your travel needs. So, the next time you're packing your suitcase, don't just toss your cables and chargers in willy-nilly. Take a few minutes to organize them properly, and you'll save yourself a lot of time and frustration down the line. Say goodbye to the frustrating cable spaghetti. Ever arrived at a hotel only to find your plug doesn't fit the socket? We've got you covered. Let's talk about adapters, the unsung heroes of our globe-trotting, gadget-filled lives. You've got your smartphone, your laptop, your camera, and they're all raring to go. But here's the catch. The plugs back home aren't quite the same as the ones in the quaint Parisian loft or the Tokyo business hotel you're heading to. This is where the magic of universal adapters comes into play. These little devices are like the Swiss Army knives of the electronic world. They can morph to fit the sockets of over 150 countries. Just imagine, with a single compact device, you can keep your electronics juiced up whether you're in the bustling streets of New York or the serene landscapes of New Zealand. But how do you select the right adapter? Well, it all starts with understanding the plug types of your destination. There are 4 main types. Type A and B are commonly found in the Americas and Japan. Type C is used in Europe, South America, and Asia. Type G is used in the United Kingdom. And Type 1 is used in Australia, New Zealand, and China. Now, you could buy a specific adapter for each type, but why do that when you can have a universal adapter at your disposal? It's cost-effective, space-saving, and ensures you're never caught off guard. One word of caution, though. Adapters don't convert voltage, so if your device isn't dual voltage or multi-voltage, you might need a converter as well. But hey, that's a story for another time. Remember, the world of travel is unpredictable. The last thing you want is to be stuck in a foreign land with a dead phone and no way to charge it. That's why it pays to be prepared. With a universal adapter, you'll be ready to plug in no matter where you are. Before we wrap up, here are a few more tips to keep your electronics safe and ready to use. First off, remember to back up your data. This step is crucial. It helps prevent loss of your important files in case of any unforeseen circumstances. Next, keep your devices updated. Ensuring your software is up to date can help protect your devices from potential threats. Plus, it often improves functionality, giving you a smoother user experience. Lastly, fully charge your devices before you travel. While this might seem obvious, it's easy to overlook. Having your devices fully charged not only ensures that they're ready to use when you need them, but it also helps to maintain the longevity of your battery life. Remember, preparation is key when it comes to traveling with electronics. These steps might seem simple, but they can make a significant difference when you're on the move. With these tips, you're now ready to travel with your electronics like a pro. So, there you have it, your ultimate guide to packing electronics for travel. From protecting your gadgets, organizing cables and chargers, to understanding the power of adapters, we've covered it all. Now, we encourage you to put these tips into action on your next trip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips. Safe travels, folks.